Hey BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and it's the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's gonna be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and the continued support. I really do appreciate it. So today for you, I have my September TBR. And as always, this TBR is crazy because it's just something you need to just expect from me. Just expect from me. It's nuts, it's crazy. And am I going to get it done this month? I have no fucking idea because my month is packed. My month is packed full of shit. But if you would like to see what I'm going to try to do this month, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. Okay, so September is packed. This is the first full month of school. My daughter is actively participating in sports. She is going out and hanging out with her friends. And so even though she can't drive yet, I'm still driving her around. We're in that kind of weird stage, the entering stage of like independence and hanging out longer periods of time. She wants to go to football games with her friends, cheer her friends on. So she wants to be active and participating. And so I am the chauffeur and taking her there. So there's that. I also have a lot of stuff going on this month. There's weddings, there's family gatherings, there's football season starting. So we all know what Jackie's gonna be fucking doing. So there's a lot of stuff going on that may take away from my reading. But is that gonna stop me from creating a crazy TBR? Fuck no. When does it ever stop me? I am nowhere near the goal where I need to be to complete my reading goal for this month, and I'm just gonna keep plugging away and see what I can do. So these are the books that I am planning on trying to get to this month. As always, they are broken down into categories to kind of help organize them a little bit. Normally, I have some carryover reads from the previous month. I am not carrying anything over. I did start a book right at the tail end of the month, and I did not finish it, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not feeling it. It's not that I don't like the book. I do like it. I just don't feel like reading it. It's not a genre that I read all the time. So I have to be in a mood for that genre, and I am not in the mood. I am getting into fall weather. I am getting into brisk mornings. I want to sit on my deck and read really thick tomes. I want to curl up with blankets. I want to drink some hot chocolate. I want something I can dig my teeth into that I'm passionate about, not that I have to think about. And the genre that this book is definitely a genre that I normally do not read, so I have to read it much differently. So I was just not feeling it. What I did get of it done, I did enjoy, so I'm not DNFing it. I'm just prolonging it because I'm just not in the mood for it, but I feel like I will really like this book and I don't want to force my way through it. So let's just be honest, that's how it is. So the next two books that are on my list are recommended TBR jar picks that I still have not completed, and those are Tilly Cole's It Ain't Me Babe and Ring Around the Rosie by L.A. Fiore and Anthony Dwayne. I do plan on getting to these this month because they do get full book reviews, and I would like to get those out to you because you did take the time to sit down and recommend these books to me. And so far I've had pretty good luck. I've only had one kind of miss out of that entire jar, so I'm really pumped about these. I still am. I know I say it every video, but these are actually the top of the pile to read this month for sure. So yeah, fingers crossed, you'll be seeing these really, really soon. These are the first two. Ooh, guys, yeah. The next category I have are my read-alongs. I'm only participating in one read-along this month, and that is my ABCs of Love read-along that I do with Jen over at the Book Refuge. We are getting to the nitty-gritty. We have, I think, 9 more books in this read-along, and the two for this month are R and S, and they are Revival by Terry Kay and Secrets by A.R. Hall. So these are the two that we'll be reading for the ABCs of Love read-along, and the live show will be on September 29th over here on my channel, as always. Revival is a divorced heroine in a starting over trope, and Secrets is a second chance bodyguard, workplace romance, and another divorced heroine. So 2 divorced heroines. We'll see how these go. These read really, really fast. So that is a plus that they read really fast, but I don't read them until literally the end of the month. But I will be reading these 2, and you can find them on Kindle Unlimited if you'd like to join in with us this month. I would really appreciate it. We always have a good time. Even if we don't like the books, we like to bitch. So it's a good time. So come along and join us. It's fun. The next category is book clubs. I'm a member of 2 book clubs, one that is online and then one that is in person. My Red Witch and Bitchin' book club, which is my in-person book club, we did meet, but we did not pick a book yet. So I do not have that selection as of right now. So there will be another book that just kind of randomly pops up. It was not my month to pick. I thought it was, but it was not. I have next month, which is awesome because I have my pick already. I already have it, so yeah. So you will see a surprise book at some point in time popped up here, because that will be my Red Witch and Bitchin' book club book of the month, which we will eventually get selected. So the other book club I have is the one that is here online, and I do this with Becky over at Beck Reads, Laura over at a Book Circus, and Kaylani over at Kaylani Simply Me. I link them down in the box below. And this is the Black Hat Book Coven. We originally formulated this group to read series, like kind of witchy-based series, and our first series was kind of a miss. So we decided to go to standalones, and our first standalone was a really big hit. We all really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to this month's selection of The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. Now, this is a YA. I thought last month's was a YA. I was mistaken, but I definitely thought it was a YA. It was not, but this one is for sure YA. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's about, but everyone seemed really excited about it when we were talking about it. So fingers crossed, I will enjoy it. I will probably get this one on Kindle just because the holidays are going to be coming up, so I have to start saving my money so I can handle Christmas and everything. So I liked my book club books to actually be physical formats, because then I can go back a lot easier and review them. But I will probably just get this one on Kindle because I'm not a big YA person. I usually have a love-hate relationship with YA because they do the angsty bullshit, and I'm just like, give it to me. I'm over this shit. I'm 35 years old, guys. I don't want to read about teen angst. Like, I just don't. Give me the nitty gritty. Give me the, I fucking hate you, now we're gonna fucking work it out. Okay, thanks. I would appreciate that. But every once in a while, a good YA will hit me. So hopefully this will be one. And if I do like it, I will purchase it for my collection. But right now, I will just be reading it on Kindle. The next one is I'm doing another Readsy Discovery book. If you are not familiar with Readsy Discovery, that is a company that reached out to me and asked me one of their video reviewers, and I've had really great selections from them. I have found some of my favorite books of the year from them. I think the lowest book I've ever given was a 3, because the quality of the books that they pick to give to reviewers are stellar. I have so much fun with them. My link for Readsy is in my down box below if you want to go check it out. Maybe find some books there that that I haven't reviewed or that you want to take a look at and other people have reviewed. There's quite a few of us reviewers on there, written reviews and video reviews. So please go check them out. I love them, and you can find my link in the down box below. And this month I picked The Bastard Prince of Versailles, a novel inspired by true events. It looks like this. This is by Will Bashore. So the deal with Readsy is you will get a full video book review on this. So I will not talk about this one in my weekly wrap-ups unless the review is already up, depending on when I film it and everything. But you will get a full book review on this one. And this one follows Louis de Bourbon, the son of Louis the 14th. There was some instances, there is some homosexual tendencies of Louis de Bourbon, and they were shunned. And this is kind of his story and how he kind of, I guess, overcame it based off of the synopsis that I read. But I was really intrigued by this. I loved French history when I was in college. I took a lot of French history courses, so I feel like this is like right up my alley, and I feel like I'm gonna have a really good time. And this is what I'm feeling. This is kind of the genre that I'm feeling right now. So I'm really excited to do this one for sure. The next books are the ones that I really like to get to this month. Mostly because I am super excited about them, or they're just calling to me. Like, they are just, every time I look at this book, I need to read it. And the first one is Game of Gods by Scarlett St. Clair, as the 4th installment to the Touch of Darkness series comes out in, I want to say, November. This is the 3rd installment of the Hades saga, which is Hades' interpretation of a Touch of Darkness series. So A Touch of Darkness follows Persephone and Hades, but it's from Persephone's perspective. Scarlett St. Clair wrote a companion series called the Hades saga that is Hades' perspective, each one of those books. And this is of the third book, Touch of Malice, from the Touch of Darkness series. So now I get to see that story all from Hades' perspective. And I really have a good time with this. I've actually liked the Hades saga more than the Touch of Darkness almost at certain points, because I love Hades. I am obsessed with him, and I love Hades and Persephone retellings. So I'm really, really excited about this one. And Touch of Chaos is the fourth installment to the Touch of Darkness series, but it is literally the combination of both of these two series, because we will get the dual perspective that a lot of romance books tend to have. So she'll be taking these two series and combining them into one. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm up to date. So when that book comes and it drops and I get it on my doorstep, I can pick it up immediately, because I would love to see the culmination of the series this year. I'm super, super excited about it. So, and who doesn't love fucking Hades? Okay, who doesn't love him? I sure do. I love him. I love him so much. The next book, this thing, okay, sits on my shelf way above me. And so when I'm sitting on my couch, which is actually behind my camera, I always look at my shelf and this thing is glaring at me. So it's like subliminally, I've been trying to get myself to read this book. And so I finally decided to pick it up, because it's getting to the weather where I want to pick up something of this heavy material, this digging of material, something I have to dig my teeth into and really sink in, and that is Karen Joy Fowler's Booth. This is a historical fiction based off of the family of John Wilkes Booth. I was a history major in college. I love history, and John Wilkes Booth has always kind of fascinated me. His story, his backstory, the reasons why he did it. I've seen all of the Lincoln sites and all the stuff associated with him. I find the story fascinating and kind of creepy all at the same time. So when this came out, I immediately picked it up, but I just haven't read it, and it keeps just glaring at me. Like, it's making me feel bad that I haven't read it. And it's probably just because of where it's placed, but I don't know if that was my own like subconscious doing that to like make sure I read it. I don't know. Or it could just be the cover's really fucking pretty and I'm feeling this color right now. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I really want to read this book. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to get to it this month, because I'm really, really excited and I would like to pick it up. I just find this fascinating. And this is about John Wilkes Booth's family, like his family, not the conspiratorial family. We're talking about his actual family, and leading up to the assassination, and then his family after the assassination, how everything got handled. So I'm really, really excited to see that. I've not read a lot of stories about that, so I'm really excited. The next couple books I'm going to show you, these are books that are just like been calling to me. Like, I'm feeling the elements that these stories have, and I'm kind of been drawn to these. It's not particularly this book in particular that I want to read, but it's something within these pages that is calling to me, and this happens to be the book that I noticed when I was creating this list. But all of these books I would really like to read as well. So the first one, last month I read Finding Home, which was a World War II historical fiction about a survivor from Auschwitz. And since then, I have just been like seeing World War II history, Holocaust history, historical fiction, and I've just been like drawn to it. You get in these like these veins where you're just like, I see all of these, and you're like collecting all of these books and adding to your TBR. Well, I wanted to actually read something, not just add it to my TBR. And I happen to have this guy on my shelf, The Last Checkmate, Amid the Horrors of Auschwitz, A Young Woman Plays for Her Life, by Gabriella Saab. This is about a young girl who during Auschwitz played chess. I also really enjoy playing chess. I don't play as much as I want, as much as I used to, but for a while I became obsessed with it and I played it like every single day. I'm not any good at it, but I enjoy playing it. I enjoy the strategy based on it. I enjoy the intelligence it takes to play it. I just find it very fascinating, and just, it's a very beautiful game to watch. And so that when I bought this book, I was in kind of that chess phase, and now I'm kind of in the historical World War II Holocaust historical fiction phase. And so we're just gonna combine these two and we're gonna have some fun. So I'm excited about this. I've never seen this anywhere on BookTube. So hopefully there will be some interesting stuff in it and I can share it with you and maybe pass it along to you guys if it's really, really good. If you're looking for something kind of meaty like this, I'm very excited. The next book, and this is because it is football season, ladies and gentlemen. It is football season. We are back. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. And I'm playing fantasy football this year, and I got my QB. I got him. Jimmy G. got him. He's my man. I love him. And I got my defense, got my Nick Bosa. So I'm good. I don't know anybody else, but I got the two I wanted, so I'm excited. And so I'm kind of rearing up for football. High school football's going. We got to go see our first high school football game, and I get to experience all of that with Elizabeth and everything like that. So I'm kind of in a football kick. I will be most likely picking up some football romances here very, very soon because we all know I love a football player. I mean, I married one. Yeah, I did. So I thought it only appropriate to continue on with the series, as this is one of the series that I would like to finish this year, and that is the Making a Play by Abby Glines. This is the Field Party series. This is the 5th installment, and we follow Aurora and Riker. Riker we met, I want to say 2 installments ago, maybe just 1 installment ago, but these things read hella fast, and I always have a good time because Abby Glines, she talks about really dark topics, but she doesn't stew on the darkness of it. She mentions the dark topic, but then she sees the light at the end of it, and that's what she really focuses on in her books. And I really find that very refreshing. These are, I would say, YA, new adult, depending on which installment it is, because it can be graphic, it cannot be graphic. I've seen both from her, but I'm really excited to continue on with these. And I love these covers. I just think they're stunning, and they just give this sense of hope and everything is possible. And sometimes you just need that. You need that infusion. And she also reads really fucking fast. So nice confidence boost for me getting back into my TBR. So I'm super excited to get to her again, and get some more of this feel back in my reading for sure. Also, I don't know if it's because the Halloween season is upon us. It's starting to come, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. August and September are Halloween Eve for me, okay? August, I start seeing it, I start feeling it. In September, I start to embrace it, and I start planning, and I start gathering, and then Halloween, October, it is upon us, okay? So the spooky vibe is definitely coming into me now. I am feeling it, I'm sensing it, so I had to pick something spooky and something paranormal, and I fell upon 80 Awards, Alpha Wolves Want Curves series, again, which I do have the full series of this, and these are hella short, and this is the 3rd installment, Kinky Wolf. I did not enjoy the 1st installment because I listened to an audiobook, so I gave the series a second chance, and I read the 2nd book, really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna continue with the physical reading of these books. And this is the 3rd installment where we follow Nico, which is the eldest brother who was supposed to be the alpha after the death of their father, but he's the one that kind of started everything. But did he really start everything? Did he, or was he framed? We don't know, but we're about to fucking find out. And she reads really fast. I read the last book in a day, so another boost of confidence to read in these fall months, to kind of build my confidence back up for these big meaty tomes that I'm just craving, that I'm craving lately. And the last book that is falling on my eyes is something you've already seen, but I did not finish because I just never gotten around to doing it, and I promised to vlog on this, and one of you reminded me that I did that, and I apologize, I have not gotten to it. So sweetie, this is for you. Sarah J. Maas, we're coming back. She's back, bitch. She is back with House of Sky and Breath, 2nd installment to the Crescent City series. The 3rd installment, I think it's House of Flame and Shadow. I think, don't hold me to that. I want to say it's coming out this year, but it might have been moved. But I thought it was coming out this year, so definitely want to get to this, doing a full vlog on it as that was requested. I have a full book review for the 1st installment. I'll link it here for you guys. You can go check it out. But I will be doing a vlog on this one because you guys seem to enjoy my vlogs of reading Sarah J. Maas. And I haven't done a vlog in a while, so I need to get back on those because you guys seem to enjoy my vlogs of my reactions when I read books. So this is one of those big meaty tomes that I am feeling and I want to dig my teeth into. This is the perfect time for me to do it. Yeah, so hefty TBR as always with me. We already know this. I am not going to be doing a TBR jar recommendation pull this month because of the meaty TBR. So just be warned, I'm not going to be doing that, but I will be picking it back up next month. So these past 2 months, I did not do it, but I will be picking it up again next month. So if you have any book recommendations, please get your form in because I will be drawing next month for one. And for those who have already recommended me books, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys doing that. That is awesome that you want to interact with me and share your favorite books with me. I think it's fantastic. So please keep them coming. And if I've not drawn your book yet, please keep your fingers crossed. I will get to it eventually. I will. So And this month I am not going to be doing a choice video or anything like that, but I do have a special video planned, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I just have to get it in the works. So yeah, this one was kind of, it's special to me because it's a first for me. So we will see when that comes out, and I will let you guys know, so keep your eyes peeled for something pretty special from me. But that is what I got for the month of September. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys all soon with another video.